Welcome to Life Writing Wanderlust. And if you're new here, welcome. I am so happy that you're here. My name is Devin Yobert, and I'm the person who runs this vlog and video podcast. And I am so excited that you're here. So if you are interested in learning more about Life Writing Wanderlust, I love to share lifestyle, writing, and Wanderlust travel content. So if you enjoy things like decluttering videos or updates on writing and following an author's journey to publication, then you're in the right place. Also, if you love to travel, which I travel a lot, so I love to share with you guys too travel stuff and travel tips and everything. So if that sounds like fun, hit the subscribe and the like to follow along on the journey. So today I am just kind of talking about like my state of the edits. This is the second time that I am recording this video because my computer wanted to be dumb. And so I'm recording this video. So it's a snow day today. So I was like supposed to be at the bank working today, but I'm so happy and thankful we have a blizzard. That means I get to be home and I don't have to go out, and yeah, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. So anyways, today I'm going to be talking about the state of the edits with my book, and there's a train that you might be able to hear. So it should be going through town here shortly. Okay, so end of January, I sent my book to a developmental editor. And in case you're not sure what a developmental editor is, a developmental editor is a person that kind of like looks at your story as a whole and sees where there's like weaknesses or things that need to be fixed, or with like character setting and also your conflict and whatnot. So I sent my book to this developmental editor, and she actually lives in Canada, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, so I sent my book to her, and she ended up sending me back this like 7-page, really good developmental edit letter, and it has a bunch of questions in it, things to get me thinking about like areas that could improve or areas that she liked or whatnot. And also, so I went through it. I first started out, so like I sent it to her end of January, and then until about, I think it was beginning of February, she sent it to me. She sent it to me quite quickly, so that was awesome. But I took about 2 weeks where I was like, okay, I'm not even gonna look at it. I need a little break because the last edit took a lot out of me. And so for about 2 weeks, I was like, okay, I'm just going to relax. I'm chilling. I'm going to do some crafts at night. I'm not going to write on this story at all. I'm not going to work on it for a couple weeks. So then I think it was like last week, I printed it off, and my husband and I sat down and I read him the letter. I highlighted things and I made notes, highlighted and left notes on the side, kind of just with things that I need to think about when doing this next revision and everything. But I got such good information from her and everything. So it was an amazing developmental edit experience. So that was wonderful. And then besides that, I also kind of like started making like a list of things that I want to change and make stronger that I've noticed in my story are maybe a little bit weaker than I would like. So this weekend, my husband and I went to this like amazing hot springs up in Wyoming, and it was just so nice and just relaxing. And it was funny because actually my husband and I were traveling back home from the big town near where we live, and my husband was like, I just feel like I need a break. I just need a long weekend. It would be amazing if we had a long weekend. And funny story is, like, working in a bank, I had, the government hours of like not having to work on the observed President's Day or whatever. So on Monday I had my day off. So I was like, oh, I actually have a day off on Monday. And then he was like, oh. And so long story short, we ended up going. But anyways, at breakfast one day, we were talking about kind of like this little lodge that we were staying at has such a character, and it was like so cute, and like there was this character about it. And also, like, if you watch TV shows like the Gilmore Girls or Friends, or certain places have character. Like you have Central Perk, and that has a definite character there. You have the Gilmore Girls town that definitely has a character there, and Stars Hollow. The name escaped me for a moment, but it came back. And I want to create that same thing with my inn and also with my town story brand, because this town story brand is going to have a bunch of little rom-coms centered in it. So I have an inn series, which is going to be 3 books, and that are centered around the inn. And then I'm going to have more involving just the town and whatnot. But I wanted to focus on these 3 at the inn first. So yeah, moving forward, my plan is to, well, actually on Monday, I'm going to be talking to my developmental editor, and I have questions that I've written up for her on this list. And I'll end up talking with her and chatting, and we'll like figure out some way to like move forward where I have this like clear plan of action, which I mean, I think I do, but it'll be really good to chat with her, and I'll keep you posted on how that goes and everything. But yeah, after I chat with her, it'll be almost the end of February. How is that possible? How are we already like 2 months in, now almost 3 months into the year? Like the first quarter is going to be at the end of next month, you guys. How is that possible? It just went by too fast. It's just going by too fast. I don't like it. But yeah, anyways, after I end up having that chat with her in March, I'm going to be doing this edit where I'm going through the whole book and making changes and, just making it better and whatnot. And then at the end of March, I'm going to be, sending it off to the developmental editor girl again, because she also does line edits. So she'll do my line edits. So because like at the end of March, my husband and I are going to be going to South Africa. So keep your eyes open for some travel videos coming soon. Super excited about that. It's been 4 years since he's seen his family, so he's excited to see them. Yeah, it'll be perfect. But while we're gone, I'm looking forward to having my book at my editor's. So before we fly, I'll send my book to my editor, and then she'll like make changes so that it's ready. We'll be in South Africa for 2 weeks. So, I'll end up actually coming back to an edited book, and I think that will really be wonderful. I am so excited. It should really be good. So, just looking at my little list here. So, moving forward here for the rest of the month until Monday. Well, like the rest of the month till Monday. Oh gosh, my brain. So I think that from now until Monday, I'm going to be adding some more to this list that I have to chat with my editor. I'm going to go through her notes a couple more times and just read through it before chatting with her, make some more notes. And then I'm going to try and write up an outline for the next 2 books. And that's going to be before March. Because in March, I'm going to start the edit. But as I said before, this book is a part of a 3-part, it's a 3-part series, but they're all about different characters at the end. So it'll be super, super fun. But I'm going to have those outlines done so that once this edit is done, the line edit in March, that I can kind of just jump into the next book and get these things done, because they need to be finished. I need to finish them. Yes. So yeah, and then I have another exciting little side project. Okay, so you guys, I like to journal. And so I used to journal as a middle school, high schooler, almost every day. There was something about it that just had a way of almost like a sigh. You were able to just let it all out, and then you're able to just feel refreshed. Yeah. So I used to journal. I have a whole stack of them and everything. And I would journal, and I'd write Dear Jesus at the top and write it as almost long form written prayer type thing. So I am so excited because I'm going to be making a journal, you guys. Super excited. So it's going to be a hardcover book. It's going to be cloth bound, and I'm thinking it's going to have gold embossing on the front of it. So I'm super excited for you guys to see it. It's going to be super fun. So keep your eyes open. I'll be sharing more. It should be done this month. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. So that's a little bit about my state of the edits and my writing progress and plans for the upcoming month and everything. And I'm just super excited. So if these kind of things are kind of interesting to you, be sure to hit the subscribe and follow me and the bell to get notifications. And I will be back again with more fun videos about different topics that are exciting to me, and I hope they're exciting to you. The next video that I'm doing, it will be actually with my husband, and we'll be talking about the best movies that we saw in 2022, and also a bonus, a TV show that we really enjoyed. So be sure to follow along, and you'll see that video next. See you guys next time.